Hello and welcome to this week's devlog video of Road to Your City. This one is much more game related than the previous devlog. I did some administrative but also game feature stuff which hasn't been shown in one of the past devlogs. So I guess it's pretty interesting and yeah, let's start. First of all, I added another language to the game. We now completed almost the whole list for the French translation, so I started to add them to the game. And as you can see, the game now also appears in French. Some translations don't have enough translated items, so they are disabled in the dropdown, and French has a little asterisk character, which means it's not fully translated so far, which will be handled by a translation percentage value I've defined in the code. Before I come to a very important feature of the game, I tell you on what kind of bugs I've worked. After updating the monogame framework, the 3D sound stopped working, and I found that issue a few days ago since I've worked on the game with muted sound and music in the past weeks. So I was really confused that the sound always had the same volume, no matter if I zoomed the camera in or out. And then I remembered that a previous version of monogame expected the sound to be in mono for being able to play the sound in 3D correctly. And there you go, the 3D sound is working again. I also had to tweak the productivity a little bit more, since it had no real influence on the fact if people move into your city or not. Previously there was no need for the player to add jobs for buildings, because people were moving in anyway. That has been changed by considering the productivity by surrounding buildings. So if you don't assign any jobs to the fire station over here, there will be no people coming into your city. Now I want to show you some football related stuff I haven't talked about much in the first devlogs. As you might know, you have to start creating a city first and make people want to live in your city. When a certain amount of people and children live in your city, you are able to found a football club. When this has been founded, your new club will automatically take part in a league competition, whose information you can access by hovering over the football icon at the top left. As well, you can see a panel at the bottom with the current amount of players joining your first team. You have 3 different teams in your club: the mini team, the junior team and the first team. The children begin their career in the mini team and move up to the junior and the first team. Each player has a defined career time, which can be extended later in the game when there is an upgraded hospital in apartment radius where your player is living. When a player leaves one team, there are 2 possibilities. First, the player move up to the next team, or second, the player leave your club, since the training conditions have not been good enough. So you always have to keep an eye on the shape of your training fields. There are 3 different kind of players: the bronze, silver and gold players, which represents the player's quality. For getting gold players, you for example need level 3 apartments and a very good training field quality. Your training field should also be grass pitches and not hard courts. You can also make players better over time, so when they leave the mini team and join your junior team, there might be a chance that a player gets promoted. That's a rough explanation about the football part, but I guess you got a first impression where this is going. Back to some administrative work. I also did some customizations on the website. My composer Jamal, who also did the amazing soundtrack on Equilinox, link is down in the description, is now in the team section, since music is a very important part of the game, and especially for a city builder like Road to Your City. I also worked on some Kickstarter stuff. As you might have noticed on my social media, I showed the new Steam logo on Saturday, which had been drawn by a very talented graphic artist, Adelina. I like it pretty much, and it's way much better than my previous drafts, so I'm very happy now. Thanks to Adelina, you can find her social media down in the description. Moreover, I was able to finish the demo version. The demo is for the Kickstarter campaign, which starts in January 2019 to give all the potential backers a first impression of the current development progress of the game. For the demo, I need 2 testers for checking the demo on Mac and Linux systems. If you're willing to help me, please write it down in the comments. Before ending this video, there is the next Patreon shoutout. A big thanks goes to Boundfox, Ed, and Manuel Rauber. Thank you all for your support. And that's it for this week's devlog video. If you liked the video and you want to see more, hit the like button. If you want to get notified when there is the next devlog coming out, just subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Have a great start into this week and see you next time. Cheers.